The cinema smelled like butter and floor wax, Camilla's new battlefield. After the chaos of the country club summer, she'd traded chlorine and towels for ticket stubs and soda machines. It was her first semester of senior year, and the job kept her grounded. The uniform was simple: black polo, name tag, and sneakers that squeaked on the lobby tiles. She was still learning the rhythm of the place when Hector started showing up in her shifts. Hector was her age, with fair skin, curly dark hair, and a slim build that made him look like he belonged in a teen drama. He talked fast, smiled often, and had one topic he never shut up about: his car. Japanese import, dual overhead cams, 4-cylinder, 16 valves, variable valve timing that activates at 3,200 RPM with the subtlety of a hand grenade. A chassis so well balanced you won't believe it is front-wheel drive, all that while still delivering 33 miles per gallon. "It's basically a street legend," he'd say, eyes gleaming. But he never drove it. Every day he carpooled with Elkie, a chubby, hilarious Alaskan in his late 20s who spoke almost no Spanish and always had an energy drink in hand. Elkie's small pickup truck rattled like a tin can, but he drove it like a tank. When Camila asked Hector why he never drove his Legend, he shrugged. "It's at the shop. They're fixing the timing belt." Then Alex, another coworker, chimed in. "No, wait, was it not the fuel pump?" Then Oscar, the janitor, joked, "I thought it was the clutch cable." Everyone laughed. It became a running joke. Every shift, a different part. One afternoon, Camila was walking to the cinema when a black convertible screeched around the corner and nearly clipped her. She jumped back, heart racing. The driver, a blonde, handsome guy with movie star looks, smiled apologetically. "Sorry, didn't see you. You okay?" Camila nodded, stunned. "Cool, I'm throwing a party Friday. You should come." He handed her a card with his phone number and sped off. Moments later, Elkie's pickup rolled up, Hector in the passenger seat. He leaned out the window, eyes narrowed. "Was that guy in the convertible talking to you?" Camila nodded again. "Stay away from him," Hector said. "Seriously, he's trouble." Camila frowned. "You barely know me." "I know enough," Hector muttered. Later that shift, Camila was hauling bags of spoiled popcorn to the dumpster when the manager, Mr. Rios, intercepted her. "Bring those to me first," he said politely. "I'll handle it." He locked himself in the storage room. Hector sidled up beside her. "He's not tossing them. He's picking through the bags and keeping what looks good." Camila scoffed. He wouldn't risk customer health like that. But curiosity gnawed at her. That night, she peeked into the storage room and found the bags, opened, sorted, and resealed. Her stomach turned. A few days later, she saw Elkie confiscate a takeout bag from a couple trying to sneak food into a movie. Minutes later, Mr. Rios was in the back, inspecting the contents and nibbling on fries. Camilla's trust in management was crumbling. Then came the lobby incident. A radio call summoned all staff. 6:48 in progress was reported. Camila rushed in to find chaos: 2 Asian families shouting, pushing, and one young man unleashing lightning-fast kicks and punches. He moved like a trained fighter, dropping opponents with precision. Camila froze. Then she spotted the cue ropes. She grabbed them, weaving a trap. "Help me!" she shouted. Hector and Elkie jumped in, looping ropes around the martial artist's legs and arms. It took teamwork, but they finally subdued him until the police arrived. Afterward, the staff gathered outside, breathless and laughing. "You were amazing," Hector said. "You think fast." Camila smiled. "You guys weren't bad either." That night, Elkie left early to look after his daughter. Camila and Hector waited outside, sitting on the curb, still buzzing from the adrenaline. "What are the odds that guy actually knew Kung Fu?" Hector laughed. "Wild," Camila said. "He looked just like a regular dude." "My brother's picking me up," Hector said. "He's cool." "You want a ride?" Camila smirked. "Let me guess, another Garage Queen import?" "Nah," Hector grinned. He's legit. A sleek red convertible pulled up. Camilla's smile vanished. Behind the wheel was Andrés, her ex, the same boy who betrayed her in the generator room. Hector waved. "Camila, this is my brother. I know who he is," she said quietly. Andrés looked stunned. "Camila!" She stood up, heart pounding. "I'll walk." Hector looked between them, confused. "Wait, what's going on?" Camila didn't answer. She turned and walked into the night, the cinema lights fading behind her. She didn't know what this meant yet, but she knew one thing: she wasn't ready to forgive. The next day, Camila stood behind the concession counter, scooping popcorn with mechanical precision. Her body still felt heavy from the night before, but her mind was sharper than ever. Hector approached, hands in his pockets, eyes apologetic. "Camila, I didn't know," he said, "about you and Andrés." He never introduced us. I swear Camila looked at him, unsure whether to believe him. "You're stepbrothers," Hector nodded. "My mum married his dad a few years ago. Andrés' father is the one with the money. I live with my mum. I work here to pay for my car repairs. That hatchback I keep bragging about, it's not a race car, it's just mine, and it's always broken." Camila softened. "So you're not part of the convertible club?" "Not even close," Hector chuckled. "I'm the guy who rides shotgun on Elkie's truck when my legend is in the shop for the 5th time." Camila smiled faintly, but her heart was still tangled in last night's trauma. Trying to shake it off, she pulled out her phone and called the blonde guy, the one with the black convertible. She had the night off, and maybe distraction was what she needed. He picked her up just before sunset, charming and polite. The drive was smooth, the music low, and the gated community they entered looked eerily familiar. The same one where the beach club from her summer job was located. The party was lavish. The house glowed with ambient lights, and the guests were older, dressed in designer brands and speaking in clipped, confident tones. Camila felt out of place but tried to blend in. When offered drinks, she was firm. "No alcohol." The blonde guy smiled and brought her juice from the bar. She took a few sips. Then everything blurred. Camila woke up groggy outside the house in the back seat of a small import car. Valeria was beside her, holding a bottle of water, her face tense but gentle. "Camila," she said softly, "you need to listen." Camila blinked. "Valeria, I know we're not on good terms, but someone spiked your drink. They were trying to take you upstairs. I stopped them. I threatened to call the cops." Camila's breath caught. "I couldn't take you to your parents like that," Valeria continued, "so I waited until you woke up. I'm taking you home." Before Camila could respond, Andrés arrived, eyes wide with fury. He looked at Camila, then at Valeria. "Who did this?" Valeria didn't hesitate. "Who do you think?" Andrés stormed into the house. Moments later, a commotion erupted. The blonde guy stumbled out, clutching his jaw, Andrés behind him, fists clenched. Camila stared. "What is he doing here?" Valeria exhaled. "I called him. I knew he wouldn't let this slide." They got into the car. As Valeria drove, the silence between them grew heavy. "I haven't spoken to Andrés since the pool club," Valeria said, "but I knew he'd show up for this." Camila nodded slowly. "How do you know all this? How do you get mixed up with these people?" Valeria's grip on the wheel tightened. Her voice cracked. "Because it happened to me." "What almost happened to you, it happened to me." Camila's heart broke. She reached over and held Valeria's hand. They didn't speak again until Camila was home. She slipped inside quietly, played down her exhaustion, and went straight to bed. Back at work, the popcorn smelled stronger than usual. Hector found her near the soda machine. "My brother told me what happened," he said. "Are you okay?" Camila nodded. "I am. Thanks to a friend. I know you and Andrés have history," Hector said. "I get that it's complicated, but I hope it doesn't mess up our friendship." Camila smiled. "It won't." Just then the radio crackled. Staff, we've got a number 786 in room 4. Camilla blinked. What does that even mean? Elkie appeared, sipping his energy drink. That's code for kids making out. All three groaned in unison. Ew! The moment broke the tension, and for the first time in days, Camilla laughed. She wasn't healed yet, but she wasn't alone either, and that made all the difference.